everyone, welcome to the Untold with the one and only Hussein Al-Ajuz.
But we should have some claps and
Right?
slow motion doves in the background with this introduction.
And this guy, Ahmed, whoever he is. So,
Just another guy.
today is a great topic. We're drinking coffee and we're going to talk about coffee.
I'm having water, to be honest, but yeah. I mean, I don't want to lie, man. So today is about coffee, one of my favorite drinks.
Yeah.
I think it's always a confusing dilemma. I'm standing at the cafe, what do I have? I always have the same drink, but I think it would be nice to change it. So let's talk to the expert.
Yes, we'll bring up our expert right after this. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Untold with our guest, Aisha Bouresli. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're probably one of the most unique,
100%.
professionals to
100%.
have on our show because you're in the world of coffee.
And who doesn't like coffee?
Yeah,
That's
true.
the question. Who doesn't like coffee?
It's a crazy addiction nowadays and has been for what?
It's been a while.
century?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a while.
So let's just start from the beginning. What made you want to take this on as a career and dive into the world of coffee and roasting and getting the perfect drink?
Yeah, because we all think
blend?
it's just a cup in the morning and then
Yeah.
you're taking it as a career.
No, it's become something accidental actually.
Oh,
Because back
here's the
when I
untold
was-
story. Here it
yeah,
is. Yeah.
because back I have to drink every day a coffee,
Okay.
and then I start going to different kind of coffee shops here in Kuwait.
Cool.
Then I realized that every kind of coffee is different in taste, which I like, which I don't like.
True.
Of course. And then I start with visiting the specialty coffee itself.
Specialty
Yeah,
coffees.
yeah.
What do you mean
Where
by
is
specialty
specialty coffee?
coffee? Yeah.
Specialty coffee, I will just give you a small brief
Yeah.
explain. There's Q graders in the Specialty Coffee Society. They grade it from
Okay.
80 to 100%. Less than that, we call it commercial coffee.
And you would say most of the coffee shops we know today, they use less than 80%, the commercial ones.
Yeah, the commercial
I'm
ones.
assuming because of cost purposes.
Cost purposes?
Yeah.
Makes
yeah,
sense,
of
makes
More
course.
affordable.
And perhaps the question should be
And
like
the
how-
way they pick it and the way how they treat it.
So, then again, you're an expert and you know this, but if I was an average
What's
consumer...
the criteria for the 80% to 100?
So exactly, I want to actually have tomorrow morning. I want to have the 90%, 100%. So is there a way you can judge it by being just an average
Or
consumer that knows
just
nothing
looking
about
at the
coffee?
bag
No,
of
not
the beans?
not me or you who we judge.
Oh.
There's
So we have to
people.
trust the certifications perhaps or
Yeah,
the
yeah, of
accreditations
course.
and whatnot. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. And then when I try to visit this kind of coffee shops, actually, I want to tell you that there is a difference for the specialty coffee. That even in the bag itself, when you buy it, they
Yes.
write you the grade.
Right.
For example, 82, 85,
really?
Yeah.
and the
We just don't
variety.
care enough.
We just don't
And
need it.
this is the specialty,
Right.
not the normal kind
the
of
normal,
coffee or
yeah.
commercial. Okay, so they grade it. They put the grade for you. They put the variety
Wow.
and the country. Let's say Ethiopia, Geisha, and that's
Of course,
all.
each one has a taste and
And
Taste.
what makes it 100? What makes the beans 100 or the coffee 100?
إيه.
So let's follow
كل
the
ما
concept.
قلت عيوبها.
So it's perfect at 100.
Yeah. But I never see
You've never seen
in a
100.
bag there is 100.
Oh,
okay.
I saw
Okay.
90 until 92, but
that's about
normally
it.
I haven't seen 100.
Because they say, I was like, nothing is perfect. Is coffee
yeah.
perfect?
Yeah, coffee is perfect.
The question I have for you is honestly fairly simple. I mean, because I'm so curious because you're an expert and you must be very picky when you choose your coffee. So what's the maximum that you've actually drank in terms of
Maximum what?
maximum coffee flaws?
Oh, the rate?
Yeah.
The highest you've seen is
Yeah,
92?
92, 93, something like
93.
that.
So 100 is far-fetched.
No, I never saw it.
Okay.
Actually,
That's
yeah.
just a rating system, and the 100 exists there for a reason. So, like from the 80 to the 92, the little percentages, what does that equate to in terms of coffee tasting? Like, what's the difference? Is it the origin, or is it the coffee's organic,
Not only the origin. Actually, and I told you, when they pick the coffee for the commercial,
Yeah.
Oh,
they
yeah,
pick
yeah.
everything
They pick
together.
everything, yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they roast it
All together.
all
Together.
together.
Whereas the
The-
Specialty, they pick out their special
Yeah,
beans.
they pick
and all that.
only the cherry bean, the red
Cherry
ones,
bean.
and the rest just they get rid of it.
Is it true that you get what you pay for in coffee? Like naturally, it's just going to be more expensive if it was.
Yeah, of course. You can choose what you want to drink. I
Okay.
can pick a bag of 200 grams, let's say for 15 kd, or I can pick a bag for 250 grams, 5 kd.
Exactly.
And you will
Wow.
enjoy both of them.
Wow.
What's the most expensive a bag can get? Is it the higher the percentage, the more
Well,
expensive?
here in Kuwait, I
Yeah.
saw coffee was 250 grams for 70 something, 75.
70?
Yeah.
Does it have gold flakes in it or something? Or?
No, well,
Wow.
there is a competition for coffee itself also.
Uh-huh.
And they grade the coffee. They grade the coffee by certain people also. So it's called the Golden Cup.
The golden cup. So there's gold involved.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that is why. So even the coffee have a certificate
Yeah.
itself.
Oh, wow.
So this what give it also
Coffees with
more
certificates
quality.
and people sometimes without
Nice.
any.
More about your career. Are there many people doing this? Like, I haven't met people.
Well,
that
in
are
my
doing this.
community, I saw so many people are making like this.
Okay,
they
that
are
okay,
into-
specializing in coffee.
Yeah, yeah.
And are you specializing in the coffee making, or the kind of like, are you pursuing something else, like barista? Because people might think you're the making of coffee, like you're a barista.
Yeah.
But what is it that you're?
She does do.
Yeah,
you are a
actually, I
barista.
worked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
what you do
worked.
currently.
What?
Not currently. You're not a barista
Not currently.
but
No,
you've
no, no.
worked
But
as
I
a
worked
barista
in a coffee
previously.
shops here in Kuwait.
How was
yeah.
that experience working in Kuwait as a Kuwaiti in a coffee shop?
That's a good question.
It brought too many customers actually. When they find out that I'm
It's
Kuwaiti,
like-
yeah,
yeah.
and they're like, okay, make whatever
Oh.
you like to make for me. I'll just drink it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love
Really?
the trust.
Yeah.
It's not something you see every day. A Kuwaiti roasting.
Which is why I
and
asked 100% that.
barista.
Not roasting, only working as a
Origin,
barista.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But you also know the process of roasting and all
No.
that. No.
No, I'm not into this.
You're not into that.
No.
Okay. So
So
the
the-
barista part is basically
On
making
the
drink.
coffee. Yeah.
Making the okay.
And
You-
that is that. So now, what about where are you today? Like, are you still in that career? Are you still making? Are you still standing behind the kind of like?
No, no, no,
no,
no.
not anymore.
What are you
This
doing
was in
today?
the past. Now, recently, I took my AST certificate, so I'm trainer,
Okay.
specialty
you
coffee
train
trainer.
people to become
so
baristas.
I train people to
Do you have
become
like a school,
baristas.
or how do you train?
I will be joining an academy
An
here
academy.
in Kuwait.
Nice.
Yeah,
We have an academy in Kuwait to become a barista.
yeah.
Sign me up. I don't know why I said
That's actually very interesting. I've never met. I'm honestly very interested to know because I've never met people that because you are building a whole career out of something that people think is just a cup in
Just
the morning,
simple. Yeah.
and you're
Something simple, yeah.
putting
Well, you
attention.
see, that simple thing is so essential to people. So that's why it's a very interesting.
Perhaps the question is why is it that essential?
Nah.
Like
Why is coffee
why is it-
essential?
Why? Because yeah, Ahmed perhaps started by talking about he mentioned the word like it's almost like an addiction to people.
Yeah.
Like a
Uh,
necessity.
And this
People
be-
drink it more than water these days. You know?
Some people, I talk to some people and they're like, a cup every 2 hours or like 6
Yeah.
cups a day, and I'm
Like
like,
they get these machines at home.
yeah, I'm like, is that good? Is that bad? Is there an average?
No, actually, there is an average for a human body
Consumption.
for
What's the
the
average?
caffeine.
Yeah.
It's 375 ml of coffee.
Is that how many
To be honest
cups?
with you, that's basically this cup.
That's one cup.
Maybe this one.
And
So
we
one cup a
know
day.
people go way
Okay,
over this.
but that you also count the drinks of caffeine that you drink, not only the coffee
Right.
and tea and
Oh yeah, there's a lot of caffeinated drinks.
yeah.
Soda
Not
has
only-
caffeine. Tea has caffeine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So many things have
But perhaps
caffeine.
is it
also the
measured-
energy drinks have caffeine.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the
so
worst.
so
That's
you
the
have
worst.
to if you're so specific or you just need to be
Yeah.
in the right place, just count.
Can't.
But are you counting by quantity or by concentration? Like I can have this cup today. I can fill it up with like 10 shots. So you know what I mean?
What
Like,
kind of shots?
of
There is
coffee.
different shot of espresso or the brewed coffee. There is also different in intensity of caffeine.
I mean, exactly. It's just what I'm trying to say is that Because you made me laugh because you asked me the question. Because it's just that I'll easily have like this much coffee, but honestly, my friends have like 4 espressos in there, and they would be like running
You
around.
can
there.
take until, when I counted one time, for espresso, you can take up to 7 shots a day.
7 shots in there.
Espresso,
Yeah.
7 shots.
Yeah, because when you count them, they will be 300.
It's all about that minute.
Oh, okay. And you know
Yeah.
that what really gets on my nerves, my friends, those people that can, a lot of them, they can drink coffee and sleep right away.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
many
understand
people-
that. It's like the opposite effect it has.
If I drink coffee, I can promise you, if I drink coffee after 6 p.m., I will sleep at 3 a.m.
Yeah, me too.
That's me.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous what it does to me.
That is why in cupping classes, not here in Kuwait, let's say in Brazil or Ethiopia, the owner of the academy that I told you about, while he was talking with me about cupping, because I also joined cupping
What is
classes.
cupping exactly? Like the actual cupping?
The
we're talking
actual
about?
cupping, okay, let's
Okay,
say
whatever.
you bring different types of beans
Uh-huh.
and you roast it,
Okay.
okay, and you try it. You bring some people with experience with
This
coffee.
process is called cupping.
Cupping, yeah. You
Okay.
just taste the coffee, taste the cup. Is it nice? Because when you order it from a roastery, not in
Right.
Kuwait,
Yeah.
you can't buy many
True.
Yeah, so they send you
want
samples.
Yes.
Yeah, they send
get
you
to sample
samples.
them and then you place a big order.
Yeah, if you like it, just give me.
Yeah.
So for cupping, he said, not in Kuwait,
Yeah.
when he go, let's say for Ethiopia or Colombia or Brazil, they give them bananas.
Bananas.
Yeah, because the
How?
banana suck the caffeine, make it less.
So while I'm
Because when-
sampling, I should have a banana to like suppress
In your pocket. Just keep it in your pocket.
to suppress the caffeine.
Yeah, and it's
I
really...
never knew that bananas can suppress
Yeah,
caffeine.
because
I
maybe...
never knew that, to be honest.
That's a
Maybe
good
from the
tip.
potassium or something, I don't
potassium,
know.
well,
Well,
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen from
That's
now on.
interesting.
I'll have a cup of 6
Yeah, and
and
then
a banana
3
will be gone.
bananas right after.
Yeah.
And Aisha, we're actually gonna have to take a little break, and we're just gonna take it and be right back with you.
Okay,
right?
thank
Right
you.
back. We're back and we can finally continue the conversation about our favorite drink, coffee.
Yeah.
So you are certified
Yeah.
to train baristas, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of questions about the certification, what you do, and so on. But let's talk about why the course, why the certification, how did it even start with you? How did the career start into thinking, moving from making coffee to training and coaching?
Well, actually, it started with me in 2020.
3 years ago. That's in the middle of pandemic or before?
Yeah, in the middle.
Middle of pandemic.
Yeah,
Nice.
middle also of the lockdown.
Yeah.
And I start taking courses in specialty coffee, brewing,
What
barista.
sparked the interest at first?
First, I was just to make time go.
Right,
Not to
we
feel
had
boring.
so much time
Yeah.
on our
So
hands.
something
Yeah.
new and
There's
kept like
nothing
getting
I
that you
can
wanna
do.
put it
Then
into
I
something
start
useful.
going to these courses. Then I realized that I like this kind of word. It's nice.
It's an art.
I'm
Making coffee
reading
is an
more
art.
about
Yeah.
it, and I just want to continue and go
Nice,
on and
nice,
go
nice.
on. Yeah,
Nice.
and then I said I want to be a trainer.
Wow,
Trainer.
that's a big, honestly, big decision
It's a big step.
to take something so simple like coffee, or we think it's simple,
Is
and then digging deeper into it.
Is it because you have so much love for coffee that you want to share that
Yeah,
love?
yeah, I think
You have
yes,
passion about
I
coffee
am.
making.
Yeah.
It's interesting to find
Yeah.
people
I just like to
passionate
talk about it,
coffee.
explain about
Yeah.
it. So I think that I'm
Yeah.
gonna be the right person
The
to
right
be
person to
trainer. Yeah.
Teach and
Perhaps let's dig deeper on the certification itself. So now you're training baristas, right? And how do you train a barista? What do you train them on? What are
I
they
still
supposed
didn't start
You
my
haven't started,
trainer.
okay. But
Yeah.
you know the process probably.
Yeah, actually they give us.
Oh, they give you the curriculum.
SCA?
There's a curriculum to follow.
Yeah, they give
Okay.
us
This is
the
serious,
model and we train.
And are there certain how could I say
There's exams,
And I'm practical exams?
Yeah.
Or theoretical exams, or both?
Yeah, both.
I guess, yeah. You're gonna
And the
write an
practical
essay
exams,
about this.
you'd actually have to make
Written
something.
exam
Written
and
exams, yeah.
practical exam.
You have to make something.
Yeah, make the coffee.
Wow, okay. And
There's something about coffee. I don't know if you do this as well. Since you're a barista, you probably do. The art on top.
They
right?
are what?
The art on
The
top.
art, yeah.
it's the
You do
tree.
that,
They always
right?
finish
Yeah.
with a tree.
Yeah.
Right? You do
Or the
that.
hearts.
So the hard thing for me is they present this lovely piece of art
I don't want to drink
that
it,
I'm
you know?
just gonna just drink, and I feel like I'm gonna break their hearts after that all that time. Well, what's your take on this? There is a way to drink it without messing up the
Yeah.
art, right?
Yeah, you try to drink from down, not top. Yeah.
But what is the idea? Why do we even put art on coffee? To like put a smile on people's faces?
Yeah, that's just make you enjoy your drink.
And
Does
is
it make you feel bad that we just
He worked so hard on the art, you know?
Or it's not even a thing you think of?
No, I don't think about
You
it.
don't
But is it
think
easy
of
to make
no.
it?
No,
you,
for me it's
probably.
not easy.
Oh, it's not?
No,
Some
not
people
much
go
easy.
really the extra step.
Yeah.
Because
they can
there's
draw.
also, because
like-
also there is courses to
Uh,
teach you to
to
draw
teach that
the art
drawing.
of coffee.
Well,
Yeah.
that's not what you're into.
No,
That's
not
what you're
much.
into. Okay.
No.
And perhaps we're going into something way simpler, and I face this. You know, I'm always in a cafe, and they always ask me the question, "What would you like to drink?" And I look at the long menu, and I'm like, I've been in this literally same situation every day,
And you always
and
get
I
the
still
same
look at this.
Americano.
I look at the same options every day, and I'm like, you know, with a sad noise, I'm like, give me a latte, because I'm like, I don't have any other option, you know. So how did the differences come, or why are there differences?
There's
What
so
are the
many
differences?
drinks.
There's so many drinks in
And they come
coffee.
with new ones every day, and I'm like, what is happening? What's happening there?
Yeah, there's many different
I
drinks.
mean, they're
in
innovating
coffee.
in coffee. They're
There's the
innovating.
espresso, there is the V60, there's the cold brew, there is the cold drip, there is the latte, there is the cappuccino.
But are those a new trend in Kuwait, or have they
it's,
all
global.
it's a new trend maybe in Kuwait.
I've
I
never
don't
heard of them
know,
before,
but
the V60
in Italy, it's
of
more
course, it's
than
culture.
50, 60
Yeah.
years. Yeah,
And what differentiates, for example, a latte from a cappuccino, if people are curious?
it's less smallest glass, little bit small glass
Okay.
cup,
So that is the size
and
of
the
glass.
crema is more.
Yeah, there's
That is
a
more frothy in the
difference
cappuccino.
in taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many drinks and there's so many options. What would you say is the most popular version of coffee? Lattes, Americanos. What's the most selling? would
Do you
say?
mean in Kuwait?
In Kuwait? Let's say in Kuwait.
Is there a certain love?
Spanish latte.
Spanish latte in Kuwait, of course.
But the people who likes the specialty coffee, they mostly order espresso or
Okay.
V60.
And on a global level, not Spanish lattes, probably.
No,
but
no,
what is it?
espresso.
Espresso.
Yeah.
That is the number
Is there
one,
a
espresso.
health? Once I was ordering coffee from a coffee shop, and they were like, you shouldn't drink this type of coffee because apparently, if you haven't had any food, it's too acidic for yourself.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
So is this a thing like where health is something we actually need to take care of when we order our cup of
Yeah,
coffee?
of course. How can you drink coffee, something intensity,
Before eating anything.
yeah,
But people
in
do
an
it.
empty body?
But people do it.
People do
People
it.
do a lot of things, my
Yeah.
friend.
But that's not good, right? My own parents do it. I'm like, and I keep advising them, like, you shouldn't do it, right? It has
Yeah.
side
I
effects.
mean, my doctors told me to never have coffee,
No.
but I sometimes have coffee.
Yeah,
So
see?
it's just, you know.
Is there a limit that people should follow?
A limit?
A limit for coffee cups a day. I mean, I know you told us that 330.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is what globally is. But I mean,
Yeah.
talking about us, like as people, is there do you think people are exceeding?
Absolutely.
Most
Exceeding.
of us are exceeding, drinking coffee, drinking
No,
tea,
because they're not-
coffee
there's a lot of
in the
things we're
morning.
drinking,
Yeah.
And there's people who drink energy drinks,
Yeah.
soda.
At least you can put yourself a limit.
You need to count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about those people that kind of like, I think it's a trend nowadays to order a decaffeinated coffee.
Oh yeah, decaf.
So
Is
what-
it
what is a
purely
decaf?
decafed? There's zero coffee in it.
Yeah, because they washed it a lot.
They
So
wash it.
what happens? There's like, I have a
Yeah.
bean. How do I make it decaf?
I can't explain actually.
I
It
know
will
there's
take
I know.
more than 1 hour. But in a brief sentence, I can tell you that they wash it.
They wash it.
They wash the bean itself.
They wash the bean
Basically.
itself
Yeah.
in some kind of water.
Okay.
They tell it the Swiss water. Okay, and in this way they will remove the caffeine from the coffee itself, and the coffee will maybe only 1% of caffeine.
So there's like a touch of caffeine in it.
Yeah,
and
but
it's safe
actually,
for me.
it doesn't taste this good.
I don't find a
Oh,
point. I'm
yeah.
so sorry. Like, no, honestly, if anyone likes it,
It
I
is
just
so
don't find a point of it.
acidic.
Dude,
It's
I
so
don't have
watery.
options, okay? I need the decaf.
I don't find a point, I'll be honest. I was in a cafe with a friend the other day and they were like, have a decaffeinated. I was like, well, what's the point? Like, I was like,
He
what's the
need
point?
to sleep.
Have a chamomile.
We don't need the rush you get from
Yeah.
caffeine. Okay?
Yeah.
We just want to enjoy our drink.
So since we're digging deeper into the different kinds of coffees,
Yeah.
like because recently there's the V60, there's the what do you call it? The drip.
Cold
you said?
brew,
The cold brew.
drip.
So what differentiates sometimes? And the thing is, each one of them takes longer to make.
Yeah, of course.
Like one of them needs like 10 minutes to drip one droplet at a time. Like,
I
like
Not
guess-
10 minutes, 24 hours. Up to 24
Oh, yeah, yeah.
hours.
If you're, yeah.
I mean, why would I wait?
Is iced drinks now more of a recent thing, iced coffee, or has it always been an option?
It's just an option.
Yeah, but is
Do
it
you like
recent?
it,
Is like the last
cold
10
or hot?
Yeah, but is it like the last 10, 20 years, or it's been a thing for a century? Iced drinks. Iced
No,
coffee
I think it's something new.
Something
not,
new,
Not old, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Got like the iced part.
Yeah, the
roll.
iced drinks. Yeah,
Yeah.
because mostly coffee is hot.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
then at
All
one
ca-
time, it's an option to have a cold. I don't think it's been the way for.
No, I think the
a long
trends are
time.
changing around the world. I mean, I think the most common trend I see nowadays is iced. I agree with you, but also everyone is ordering it with lactose-free milk nowadays.
Oh, that's
I
a
mean,
different
everyone is
subject.
ordering it that way, right? And everyone is either having a lot of milk with it. And some people say that milk kills the taste of coffee, and it's just like ketchup kills the taste of pizza. So is it true? Is it a thing? Or?
No, it doesn't kill the taste of coffee.
Enhances?
You just how can you enjoy it? Maybe some people they enjoy the coffee with the milk. It
A
gives
lot of
you
people like
also
it
a good.
black. Just black, straight
Yeah,
up.
I like it black. That is why I'm not
Yeah.
into the art drawing.
okay.
in
I mean,
coffee.
it's a cultural. I mean, in the UK they have tea with milk on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do this here, and it's weird, right? Why would you have milk with tea?
Where we do have tea with milk. And
I mean, no, the British way. The British way. I'm not talking about Shah Halib. There's a big difference, Ahmed.
but their tea with milk is not that indifferent, is it? Is it too different?
The way how they prepare it also.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see how there's so many different tastes, and especially in coffee, and I find it like, so intriguing. Like, I mean, honestly, now I'm rethinking my options as in what will I have tomorrow that's kind of gonna give me a different boost. The V60 are they stronger?
What is that, the V60?
Are they stronger? By default?
V60, I don't know if you have been in specialty coffee and you see them just pour the water
I
and
have
the
seen,
coffee
yes.
come. Yeah,
And
this
you
is
know
the
they
V60.
pour it in like slowly
It's-
and
yeah.
in a motion of a circular motion.
Yeah, yeah.
And like what's happening.
There is a
and then-
special technique for it.
Oh, and they weigh the water. They weigh things, and I'm like,
They weight the coffee with the water. There is something called ratio.
okay.
Yeah, from
There's math
15.
involved now.
Yeah, from 15 to 20. Let's say 20 grams of coffee. Take for you up to 300 grams of water. So this is what you drink. This is what you count on the scale. So you start pouring until you reach the 300.
Requires a lot of patience.
Yeah.
For you to watch. I will
With coffee, you have to be patient.
listen. I will never do
Because
that.
when I make my cold brew, I make it today and I drink it after 2 days.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, of course, because it takes, let's say, from 16 to 24 hours
But
until I rinse it.
so the question,
It's a long process.
the question I have: how much coffee do you have at home ready?
Ready?
Ready to be drunk. You must make quantities, like gallons of
No,
coffee.
no,
Nah.
ready to drink or ready to ground?
Ready to drink.
Now, nothing.
No.
Because
She
you
has
wait
to
2
prepare it.
days.
She has to prepare.
No, now I don't have. Because mostly I prefer the V60 or espresso, so I make them and drink them.
I think the amateur level would be allowed.
For my work,
Expert.
I make from, let's say, from the weekend,
Yeah.
I make cold brew and I drink it the whole week.
What about distilled coffee? What is
Distilled coffee?
What is it? I don't actually know what.
It's what we talk about now. It's the cold brew.
Oh, so these are all this is the
Yeah.
category.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Well, I mean, I think.
But there is difference in the taste, of course,
Yeah.
and the intensity itself.
What's your favorite, absolute favorite?
Because people will want to drink the favorite of the expert.
Yeah.
I like all kind of coffees, to be
You
honest.
don't have one that stands out as my favorite?
I like all kind of
Okay,
coffees.
fair.
I like
fair.
the V60 and I like the espresso. I like them the most.
The
Honestly.
beans, specific
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. You
Yeah,
like that?
because I like
Ethiopia.
fruity,
Fruity.
taste. Yeah.
All right. So it's been a fruitful conversation talking about coffee with you. Thank you for your time and all that.
Thank you
but
for
before we
having me.
wrap up, any advice for anyone who's in love with coffee or aspires to become a barista, especially in Kuwait, it's not something that's very common. Any advice?
Any advice? If you see yourself that you like this world,
Yes.
just go with
Just go with it.
go with it.
Follow your hearts and go
Of
with
course.
it. Heard it here from Aisha Bouresli. Thank you for your time.
Thank you
Thank
so
you for coming
much.
on the Untold. Wrap
Thank
up
you.
right after this.
And here we are with the wrap up.
Yeah, man.
We learn a thing or two
interesting.
every day.
It's very interesting, this specific conversation.
Which coffee are you gonna get tomorrow?
Well, if you were paying attention, I can't have coffee.
Oh, you are.
But I usually have an Americano. There you go.
I can't have a coffee, obviously, during Ramadan because we have to drink it late, and that
Yeah,
means
so it's not
that
really
means I'd
recommended.
sleep.
And yeah, in Ramadan, it's probably not a good
And that means I
idea.
sleep. I would sleep very late, so I'd rather not.
Yeah.
But after I think after Ramadan is over, I'll definitely have a V60.
A V60.
Yeah, I will not be
Now he
patient.
knows something new.
I will not wait 2 days for a coffee. Well, I'll wait 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
All right, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll have another untold story, and we'll keep it for another day. Good night.
Good night.